And we are back. So,
Hmm.
last we left off, our team just got introduced to Borealis Station. They met the Warden, Warden Kresnik, as well as the command staff, being that of Dr. Okoye, the kind of shifty science officer,
Creepy.
Dr. Patel, the very worn out medical officer, and Director Victor Hale, who is our corporate liaison and the one who apparently signs the checks, according to himself. But as that begins to, as we catch up with what we were talking about, where essentially Kresnik just laid it out and said, "Are you going to make things worse, or are you here to help out?"
Hmm.
Specifically, she said, "So tell me, what's it going to be? Are you here to keep this place standing, or are you going to make things worse?"
Right, quick question. Our initial mission here was this given to us by Apex proper, or was this given to us? Is this
So-
like a negotiated thing between the two?
No,
Oh.
this would have been something that Apex sent to Ramirez
Okay.
to deal out as soon as she could, to find a team to do this. That doesn't necessarily. So essentially, Aetheria has become kind of like the central hub for the planet, for EOS. So she's kind of like the first level of dispersing
Resources and stuff.
resources and things throughout the planet, and this mission could have been sent to anybody. Unfortunately, you guys are one of the only colonies that has like a decent had the decent means to transport
Supplies, excess.
supplies and things. Like it was just going to be more of a hassle than anything for any of the other colonies to do so. So it fell down to you guys.
Oh, second.
Yes.
Are we to assume that Apex knew of the troubles currently that are happening on this colony?
So I mean, you're not sure.
Okay.
Obviously, they sanctioned emergency supplies, so they at least knew that they needed emergency supplies for some reason.
Okay.
Without digging into something else, you're not sure.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. What's it going to be? The warden says behind her desk.
It doesn't seem we have much of a choice.
No, you don't have much of a choice for many things, I don't think. She stands, snaps her fingers. The door opens. The guards are behind you guys. All right. Take them to the armory and strip them of anything that they're not allowed to have. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Doctor. You don't think I recognize a grenade launcher when I see one?
Wow. Start walking toward the guards.
I want to glare at Director Victor Hale.
All right. You glare at him. He kind of he makes eye contact with you. He said, "Just give me a moment. I'll be out."
I want to make eye contact with Dr. Patel and nod her way, like, I got you. I'm gonna help her.
She looks at you. You're in armor.
Yeah, but she knows. Oh, she does. I'm a doctor. She doesn't know I'm a medic.
She doesn't know anything about you.
Then before I leave,
you're wearing armor. You have a grenade launcher and a rifle on your shoulder.
You never know. You never know what you might encounter. Look, this is a prison. We didn't know it was a prison. See what I mean? Yeah. This is why you always have to be prepared.
So
what do you need that for?
She kind of meekly kind of looks towards you and looks away, and she begins to stand as well. At this point, Kresnik says, "All right, my boys are going to take you to the armory. That's your first stop. It's mandatory, all of you." Marshall, yes? You got anything you shouldn't have? You should know standard protocol for detainment. No explosives. Nothing
no
armor
explosive.
piercing.
Nothing armor piercing. That I wouldn't surrender to the armory.
Fine. Go with them and surrender whatever you got. You're allowed to have anything that is not armor piercing, no explosives. We can't risk damaging anything on station. And we definitely can't risk you losing your equipment to the prisoners.
No, that would be an unsettling event.
If you need anything that we can issue you, it should be in the armory. Strangely enough, I've got plenty to go around right now. I could talk to you more about that. I'm not sure how you guys are going to disperse yourselves. Things need to be moving quickly. If you need, I'm going to be moving towards Cell Block C. My boys can point you in that way. If you want to meet up with me and discuss this further, feel free. Before I go, I'm going to send you this. Let me see your file, your PDATs, if you would. You kind of hold them out. She sees all your sync up information, types it in. She sends you a dossier file on Borealis Station. It kind of gives general schematics of the station, as well as a breakdown of current resources and what the staff situation is looking like. Borealis Station is split up into the command section that you see. Next to that is what I call that the command module. You have the landing pad, which is a big section in front of it. Then you have, next to that, you have security barracks next to the command module, and they're connected through a hallway. But each hallway that connects to a different section can be sealed off, closing it off from the rest of the station. Precaution in this current environment. On the back side of that, we have a large mess hall behind the command module, where anybody from security to station staff can get their generic meals. There is a living quarters for general station staff next to that, also a different section. Then there is the refinery, the processing plant, off to that, which is next to the mine shaft, which can be accessed outside of all of these. It's separate. On the back, next to the mine shaft and the refinery, are 3 cell blocks, A, B, and C. There are 100 prisoners in each cell block. So you have 300 prisoners on site. There are a total of 50 guards registered to police all of this. There are somewhere around 30 staff, as far as like custodians, kitchen workers, general maintenance kind of people. Nobody, strangely enough, you don't see listed any kind of like engineer, like as far as like maintaining equipment or anything like that. There doesn't appear to be anybody listed. Like it's an empty space. And when it comes to supplies, it looks like they are critically low on just about everything. You all are walked to the armory to surrender your hazardous weapons, if you choose to.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, I mean, me and these prison guards, we're essentially the same thing.
That you are. Now, I will say these aren't. So they're not run by the UA. These are like private security.
Yeah.
These are Apex security.
Right.
But they are prison guards. So similar field.
Yeah.
Different employers.
Mm-hmm.
Different table at career day.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well.
But you're wearing similar equipment. Theirs is a lot more. It's actually not very. It doesn't look as good as yours, Sweetman. Your Kevlar vest and everything is actually a more high quality version than what they're working with, as well as your shotgun and your stun baton. It appears to be a more higher quality version. They appear to have knockoffs of everything from their Kevlar to their weapons.
Commodity off the shelf garbage.
Yes.
All right.
And you do see locked up graves, knockoff. They look like knockoff pulse rifles.
Well, might be something on the way out if things
You
go
would also
sideways.
know. You would also know, Graves, that these pulse rifles, being what they are, because they're not Aeromat pulse rifles. They are not armor piercing.
Oh.
But they
I'm not allowed to take my pulse rifle.
You have a good pulse rifle.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
It's armor piercing, though.
It is armor piercing. They said nothing with armor piercing properties should be used on station. Now, you can do whatever you want. If you want to argue keeping your gear, you can do that.
I mean, not gonna. I guess I'll go to the armory and start de-weaponing, unequipping.
What do you? So, one of the guards, name's Jake. He appears to be like he looks like he's at a bank of. He's inside the armory, and there's a bank of cameras in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a bunch of the cameras are just not working, but the majority of them are kind of like phasing in and out. Some of them are outside. They'll have like ice build up along the lenses. So, you must be the. Thank God you guys made it. All right. Okay, so we can stow your personal gear here. Whatever you need, we can swap out. Looks like you guys got armor. You got the good shit. Marine, yes. Of course you are. Whatever. If you want a pulse rifle, we can swap you out. If I'm being honest, if you wanted to keep your shit, like, I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, I'll stow my breaching charges that I purchased.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
Put that there.
Brings it up. He's like, holy shit! The hell are you gonna use these for?
Then I'm just gonna not say anything. Look at them and put my grenades there for my grenade launcher.
Hey Tim, can you come in here, man? I need some help. Burly looking guy comes walking in.
I put my pulse rifle down.
Mm-hmm.
I hear there's risk of containment.
I mean, yeah, the walls weren't exactly built up to code. It's thin. If you were to breach any of the exterior walls, environment would get real hazardous real quick in here.
I'm gonna sigh. I'm gonna rip up my poncho, and I'm going to take out my Grok from one holster and put it on the table.
How the hell were you carrying all this?
I'm not going to acknowledge him. I'm going to just look at my pistol. Should be fine. My standard MA pistol.
Yep.
I keep my knife up here, above my shoulder.
Combat knife, big. We normally don't let. You know what? You're fine, man. Do you want a stun baton?
The pulse rifle, is it basically the same, but it just doesn't have armor piercing?
In all functionality, it functions the same as a normal pulse rifle, minus the armor piercing quality.
Okay. Pulse rifle. I'll point at one of the pulse rifles that he has over there.
Usually we don't hand those out, but you know what? I think the warden says you guys can pretty much take whatever you want. So yeah, sure, why not? Here you go. You watch as he types in a code to open up the armory proper to get weapons out. If anybody wants to pay attention to the code.
I'm not observant enough myself.
Okay,
I couldn't do that.
Are these weapons and armor that they're providing, are they by chance covered in blood?
Good
gore
question.
and viscera, since
Good
there's
question,
a
Dr.
surplus
Salvatore.
all of a sudden. All right.
It looks like some of these are quite used, and you do see stains across some of the helmets and some of the vests. Old
Right.
stains. But he goes into the cage, and there's another code to get to the rifles themselves. Opens that. He has Tim bring in the case of explosives that all of you have on you, unless Sana is deciding not to surrender her grenades and grenade launcher.
I will be surrendering everything that is obvious.
He takes the grenades and all that, and the grenade launcher, and very, very delicately slides it underneath the stowed pulse rifles.
Single bedazzled jewel falls off. I swear to God.
He looks at the gigantic revolver that you have that you pulled out, Graves. Sweetman, where do you wear your revolver?
I think the Grok's an automatic.
Oh. Yeah, it's holstered on my hip. I wouldn't be trying to hide it.
Oh no, your Grok is he has the Gorm revolver.
Yeah, he has a Gorm revolver.
Yeah.
I have the Grok. Yeah,
I think I'm pretty sure the Gorm's armor piercing.
Oh yeah, no,
the Gorm is armor piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have a reason to fight.
Okay. So you hand him the gigantic revolver.
I'm
he's
not
kind of
trying
looking
to...
at it. He's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, exactly.
All right. He must be hella strong, man. As he clips it in, this as he's holding up the Grok, Graves. Where did you get this? Holy shit! He's kind of looking down the sights.
I'll be back for that.
Yeah. Of course. Tim says, he goes, sure.
Give me a baton and restraints.
All right. Stores the rest of the stuff. Does anybody else want a baton?
Then Marshall's going to keep his if we're allowed to have one.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'll keep my
Does
baton
anybody
then.
want the substandard Kevlar? No? You want substandard Kevlar over your armor you're wearing?
Am I allowed to keep the armor I'm wearing? I thought I had to surrender it. If I'm allowed to keep it, I'm keeping my.
I'm assuming you're going to keep
stuff.
your personal armor now.
Anything will let me keep.
You only had to surrender your explosives.
Okay.
And then Dawson.
And my sniper.
Do you want anything? Would you like a stun baton?
I'll
Shotgun,
take a
maybe?
baton.
Or anybody can take a shotgun if you want.
I mean, you might want a baton, but don't get melee.
I know the baton's just in case I get into melee.
Okay.
I mean, a shotgun.
Hand you
sure.
baton. You want a shotgun?
If we're giving out shotguns.
It's a standard riot shotgun. It's for all intents and purposes, it works the same way as the shotgun that Sweetman has.
It's pretty
Hands
great.
it to you. He loads it for you.
No, I'm not going to take a shotgun.
Okay.
Do you have some gun though?
I'm taking
What do
the baton, but
you don't have any other guns, do you?
no, I'm leaving the sniper rifle. I'm leaving the grenade launcher. I'm leaving all of that stuff. But if I'm going to be mostly doing medical stuff, I don't think I want to have guns on me while I'm working with prisoners.
I mean, that is fair. So baton it is for Dr. Salvatore. What about restraints? So he hands you a bunch of zip ties.
Okay.
I love that.
Standard, just black zip ties. Just goes, here you go. That's what we use.
Shoe zip ties. Great.
Marshall, I take it, judging by the vest. Do you have your own restraints?
Yeah, I'll keep what I've got.
All right. I gotta ask, does anybody have narcotics on them?
I do have narcotics.
Oh. We left that guy
I
behind.
believe.
Oh, okay. Normal like pharmacy stuff.
Normal pharmacy stuff.
Are you going to medical by chance?
I do intend to go to medical.
Okay, everything has to be logged and taken care of in medical with Dr. Patel.
I'm happy to do that.
Here. I don't want to have Tim give anybody a cavity search, so let's just say that we're good.
Okay, I like that.
All right. Okay. Do you guys need directions around, or are you going to see the warden? I mean, I'm just doing my thing here.
Could you send me to medical, please? Would you assist me with that?
Sure. All right. Let me see your tab
Controls.
there. And he like says, okay, you make a left here, go through here and here, and you shouldn't be able to miss medical.
Is there any area I should avoid or not get within range of? Other
Right
than cell
now,
block C?
right now we have the other cell blocks kind of locked down. We're only taking the prisoners out in small groups because we don't have the staff to really watch everybody.
Is there any sort of coding for the prisoners to know which prisoners may be more violent than the others on site?
So let's say that we kept all of our violent prisoners in cell block C, and what do you know? That's the one that's in revolt.
Strange how that happens.
Yeah, it is.
What is the nature of the criminals in cell block B and A? White collar.
Some of it's white collar. We've got some attempted murder stuff, but nothing serious. Vehicular manslaughter.
Run of the mill.
Yeah,
okay.
Run of the mill stuff that you end up here for sometimes.
All right. Well, thank you for that information.
Yeah. No problem. And if at any point you guys get tired or you need a nap, we've got room in the barracks with us. I've got a nice spot in there for anybody that wants to stay with me. Or there's also
look at Jack.
There's also the There's also
that Hawaiian shirt.
There's also the station quarters for the general crew. We've had quite a few openings recently as well, so there's some empty rooms.
How do you dispose of the deceased?
Dr. Patel can tell you about that. I have no idea. I just watch cameras and watch the armory.
I have a rough idea of how many individuals are here now. How many individuals used to be employed here?
To be honest, I have no idea.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your help. And this is Tim. This guy's name is Tim.
The other one's Tim, but this is Jake. Okay. It's fine.
Jake. All right. Thank you, Jake. And I'll nod to Tim, and I'm going to head on my merry little way to Medbay because people be hurting.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing? Is somebody going with her?
We need to fix the ship.
Dawson, you want to fix the ship? How are you going to find out how to fix the ship?
First, I'm going to have to look exactly what's wrong with it.
Okay. You are going to have to go outside to do that.
I am. Does the weather ever let up around here?
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, I'd ask one of the guards.
Jake says, it's been raining since I got here. It's been like, I don't know, 6 months. So, No, it doesn't.
Or can I get one of those fancy jackets everybody was wearing so I can go outside?
The parkas? Oh, Tim, why don't you take him to... Fine, yeah. Tim will show you where they're at.
All right. Grave Sweetman, y'all want to come with? Just in case. He looked a little handy on the way in.
I'd let Graves, why don't you go with Dawson and then I'll escort the doctor.
Sounds good.
We're splitting into a team of 2. That's our options. Okay. I want to just to put this all on board because I feel like I should do this. Borealis Station is currently a pressure cooker. Everything is on a clock. Every decision you make has consequences. What you choose to do and choose not to do may result in things happening. Leave that as it may.
How long? Wow. Do we get a sense of how like volatile the riot is currently? Like,
You're not sure.
okay.
You might
Now
have
have
to
an
talk to
electroshock grenade.
You might have to talk to the warden about that.
Okay. Game purposes, how many tasks are we allowed to achieve?
As many as you can.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go take a look at the ship, and then.
Okay.
My plan is probably to reconvene and probably deal with the riot, I guess.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna put off going to the riot right now, and we're gonna go somewhere else. Got it.
Well, put it this way. I mean, you don't know plan.
It's my
Well,
man.
I mean, Sweetman,
We got-
Graves,
we gotta
you
be
guys are
able
welcome
to-
to go to the riot.
Yeah. You're welcome to do whatever you want.
I can't go to the
maybe
riot.
Sweetman and Graves go to the riot.
Think
Hey,
we
no,
should go
that's up
put
to
down
you.
a riot?
Not useful
What
in a
you
riot.
have to? Basically, the warden went to cell block C.
Oh, okay, I
All
forgot
right,
about that.
then, and that, I mean, that maybe we should go there.
So, out of the command staff that you met, they each went to a different part of the station.
Hmm.
So, Okoye went to the refinery.
Yeah.
Dr. Patel went back to the infirmary. The warden went to cell block C, to the standoff.
Where we're pretty sure a riot is about to happen.
And Mr. Hale is somewhere in the command post.
Yeah, we need to find that guy. All right, Graves. You think we go back on up over in cell box C?
Probably. Be bad if they broke free. Rest of the station.
So Graves and Sweetman are splitting off to go talk to the warden. We got Dawson moving outside, and we got Dr. Salvatore moving to the infirmary. All right, let's start with Dawson. Jack Dawson. Tim just kind of grunts and just kind of like get you to follow him as you're moving back out into the command section. He kind of points you towards a kind of like a coat room, and it's full of like rain slicked parkas. It looks like they don't have one for everybody. They just kind of have communal parkas essentially. Help yourself. Put it back when you're done.
Mm-hmm. Put one on.
You put it on. It feels warm, and it will protect you from the elements. You get a +2 to stamina rolls made to resist the cold.
All right.
With your and you can wear it in addition to your fatigues, so basically you have a +3 to your stamina rolls right now for resisting cold. A wet weather parka. All right, you put it on, Dawson, and you move outside. Give me an observation roll, Jack. Let's see how you do.
No successes.
No successes. Would you like to push the roll for a point of stress and roll it again?
No. That would put me at 3 stress. Where's my sheet?
It's up to you, Jack. It's up to you. You do you.
Yeah, I'll push. We'll push.
Let's push. Let's push it, baby. Push it all
Push it.
the way.
Push it real good.
Exactly. Push it real good.
1 success.
Okay. How about the stress? Any failures? Any ones on those?
Stress. No failures.
Okay. So, with a success, as you move out, Jack, it's going to take some time to fully diagnose the cause of what you're going to need, essentially. But as you move out to look over, you glance over your shoulder, and through the haze and everything, you actually see a garage that clings to the edge of the ridge beside the mine entrance that you couldn't quite see before. A squat prefab warehouse patched with steel plating against the endless storm. Its heavy blast doors are rusted from the freezing rain, encrusted with black resin stains carried up from the shaft. Inside, the air is probably thick with oil fumes, the stink of wet metal, and the ozone crackle of jury-rigged arc welders. You can see as the doors are currently open, the space is dimly lit with dangling flood lamps swaying in the drafts that slip through every crack. Tools hang from the walls and meat racks, long since scavenged bare. Half the equipment is either improvised or broken. The floor is slick with grease and standing water, pooling around stacked crates of spare parts, cannibalized from abandoned rigs. There are several things parked inside that you'd have to get closer to see, as well as some more details of the garage. Would you like to investigate the garage first, or are you paying attention more to your rig?
I will pay attention to the rig.
Okay. You see the garage as a potential of... might be a place where you can find parts at least, or something. At least tools. But you move over and begin to investigate the engine itself. As you climb up onto the sled and are looking at the engine, you're going to need new parts. There's no getting around it. You're not going to be able to repair what's been damaged.
Dang.
Hopefully they have parts on here.
Yep.
Hopefully they have, or you can find some nearby.
Yep.
As you're thinking about this, you hear a noise. Followed by another and another. Howls. And you kind of look out. The station lights or the large spotlights are just kind of illuminating some of the environment down below. And you're kind of like up on a ridge. You hear howls out in the distance on the wind. And you see little like flickers of light out there.
Nothing to think about.
Nothing to think about. You hop down and move towards the garage, possibly looking for parts. On your way there, you notice that there are... Well, no, you only had one success, so you don't get the rest of that, unfortunately. Damn it. But what you do get is the interior of the garage. As you close the distance and kind of peek inside the rusted open doors, you see a single worn-out ore tractor, its engine coughing smoke, and its wheels grooved deep from years of service. The machine is barely functional, kept alive by constant repairs. And you also see a handful of modified NR9 ATVs. Their frames enclosed with scavenged plating and makeshift cabs to keep out the freezing rain. They're scarred with dents and patched welds, painted over in mismatched colors. Every one of them an accident waiting to happen. The far corner of the garage houses a makeshift workshop where prisoners are currently under guard, working maintenance duty. Sparks shower from a half-broken cutting torch as a chain gang bolts a new plate onto an ATV's cab. A faded hazard sign reads, "Keep it running, no replacements coming." Now, standing here on the outside, the garage doors open onto the mining yard. Black mud, steaming runoff, and the gaping maw of the shaft itself. The rail system from the refinery, a guide as its depths swallow men and machines alike.
Would I know the parts that I need?
Yes you would.
Would I be able to look for them? Or possibly take them off of something, if possible?
You're kind of glancing around. Are you just going to start looking by your lonesome, or are you going to ask somebody?
At first, I would look by my lonesome.
Okay. Give me another observation roll.
No successes.
No successes. Do you want to push the roll?
I feel like I should at that. My stress is starting to stack up now.
Yes, it is. You're starting to stress out.
So I will not push it.
Okay. So you're kind of looking. You don't find anything, Dawson, by yourself.
This chain gang, do I see any guards nearby?
There are 2 guards. It appears to be about 10 workers. They're currently doing maintenance on one of the ATVs, and then a few of the other ones are. It looks like they're rummaging through like a large crate of like broken material.
I will walk over to one of the guards, if possible.
Yeah, you walk over. Guy looks over his shoulder. He has a shotgun, and he tenses when he sees that you're not wearing the same kind of gear as what he has for a moment.
Come up, hands up.
Hands up. He's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Jack Dawson. I'm the pilot that flew that craft in here. I'm just looking for some parts to try to get her up and running again.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, man. It's been a real shit show lately.
Yeah, all good. I got the info from the warden of what's going on here. We're just here to drop off some supplies and...
Yeah. I'm sure you got all the info from the warden.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I'm sure the warden told you everything about what's going on around here.
It sounded like you had your hands full.
Yeah, did she say why we have our hands full by chance?
Well, there's a problem going on in C.
Did she tell you why there's a problem going on in C?
I assume it might have something to do with the mining.
Well, you're a pretty sharp guy, Dawson. We had an old-fashioned prison break, is what we had.
Yeah.
They were coming out of the mine shaft. We had 10 guards on them. They're all gone. I assume they're dead. Probably dragged in there with those fucking animals. Supplies went missing at the same time. They've got to have them.
Right. Well, about these parts.
If you're looking for parts for a damn spaceship, Nibs. Hey, Nibs. There's a prisoner welding something. He kind of like stops for a second, takes his goggles off, soot smeared. Yeah, what's going on? You get a break. Come talk to this guy for a minute. He needs something. All right. Nib stands up. He's kind of like got a little bit of a hunch to his back. Older, probably in like his late 50s. Dangling, scrangly, just greasy, disgusting hair kind of matted down the side of his face. He just looks like he's covered in grease and soot and black streaks of something you hope is oil, but you're not sure.
Nibs, right?
Yeah, that's what they call me. Call me Nibs.
I'm looking for some of these, and I show him like what the part that's broken, the stuff that I need.
Yeah. I used to build things like these back in the day, back in the good old days, before you don't hear my fucking story. Let me see what we got.
Yeah, I didn't find any in the shed, so I was hoping you might be able to put me in the right direction.
Hey, Talkie, did you put that thing aside I asked for? Good talking with you. He walks over to a crate to the side. He's looking through it. Damn. Sorry, man. I don't got anything.
Do you possibly have anything around here that I might be free to scavenge?
Give me a manipulation roll, Mr. Dawson.
Ugh. Oh boy. Let's see what we get here.
Let's see what you get. You get to roll your stress with it.
One success. Okay.
One success?
One success. Let's see what the stress has. No failures.
Okay. With a success, he goes, I'll be honest with you, man. Parts like that, we were supposed to be getting some in for the tractor. They were on the pallet that got lost during the riot.
Right.
So if you track down where that went, you'd probably find your parts.
Right. Well, I guess that's all I need from you then.
He kind of grabs you by the wrist. Hey, man. This shit ain't for free, man. What you got?
I didn't get anything from you.
Information is valuable around here. You got any cigarettes?
Do I have cigarettes?
You tell me.
I probably wouldn't have cigarettes.
You wouldn't?
Probably not.
What do you got on you, Jack? What do you
What
got
do
to
I
bar?
have?
What do you if I mean, or you can just tell them to fuck off. It's up to you.
I have
Doesn't necessarily have to be an
nothing.
actual item on your sheet. It can be anything. A fucking pack of gum, chew, anything you want it to be. If you want
Yeah, I mean, I
would.
don't have a pack of gum.
Okay. Produce a pack of gum. Is it opened?
It would be opened.
He goes. You show it to him. He goes. What is that? Is that Big Red?
It is.
Fuck yeah. He moves to take it if you're gonna give it to him.
You can have the whole rest of the pack.
You're a good man, Dawson. You're a good man. Fuck yes. All right. I'll make sure the guys know that you're all right. You guys aren't a bunch of assholes like the rest of these fuckers around here.
Yeah, but try not to be. Strangers in a strange land and all.
Cool. Good.
Well, thank you and good luck with the situation.
All right. And Nibs puts his goggles back on. I got work to do. And moves back over to his manual labor. Jack Dawson has secured you a point for negotiating with the prisoners.
Seeing as that is, I'll probably head back inside the complex.
Okay. You move the head back in. While you're doing that, Jack, we're going to slide on over to someone else. That someone else being Dr. Salvatore. Dr. Salvatore, on your way to MedBay, the infirmary. You hear the cries and screams long before you get there.
Oh, God.
As you approach, you hesitantly begin to step. I have something to send you real quick. I'll go ahead and send it to all of you.
Okay.
And is it attaching? There it is. All right, I've sent you something to look at. And when you get to the infirmary, you see a big sign that says infirmary. There is a door that is partially ajar. It looks like it should close fully, but it doesn't. And this would be the entrance to like a decontamination section, and it looks like it is not working. But you step inside, you see that there are kind of like white, kind of like standard hazardous like suits to put on, should you choose to do so. You would have to take your armor off.
It's fine. I mean,
Sana
that's probably standard procedure for Sana.
Sana begins to strip out of the normal armor.
Is there a place to put the armor, or would I just have it sitting on a bench where anyone could come up and grab it?
It would be kind of just sitting on a bench.
No, then I'm going to just keep it on. And
keeping it on, walking in, raw dog.
Is there a window? Is there a window?
No, there is no window.
So I haven't... Does it look like a suit is missing?
Yes.
Okay, then I will be wearing a suit. Thank you. I will not be raw dogging it.
Okay.
Right. I'll probably lose my armor, but that's fine.
You set your armor here, and you go to open up the door to the infirmary. There's kind of like a button you kind of push. You push it, and it goes. It won't open.
Great.
You press it again. And then you hear a voice. Hold it down.
I'm going to hold it down.
You hold it down, it goes, and then you hear the servos, and then the door slides.
Jesus. What a shithole. But no.
You step inside. The infirmary is cramped, overstressed wing carved out of one of the prefab modules. More battlefield triage than medical facility right now. Fluorescent lights flicker overhead, casting everything in a sickly pale glow. The air reeks of antiseptic, barely masking sweat, blood, and damp clothing. Rows of rustling cots line the walls, mostly already occupied by prisoners and guards alike, coughing, shivering, or thrashing in their sleep. A single medical terminal hums weakly in the corner, its cracked display patched with tape. Cabinets meant for supplies stand half empty, doors hanging open to reveal dwindling stocks of bandages and vials. The worst cases are strapped to their beds, eyes wide and unblinking, whispering, black veins, seaming in the walls. Dr. Patel moves between them with quiet desperation, her hands trembling as she works, trying to hold back the flood with tools and medicine, not nearly enough for the tide. There's also there are two guards inside wearing their riot gear with some kind of mask that they have, like some kind of haphazard mask that they've adapted to put over their face with their shotguns and everything like at the ready. Looks like they're ready to just open fire on anybody at any moment.
Jesus.
But that's what you see when you step in.
And Dr. Patel is wearing the protective gear, I imagine?
Yes, Dr. Patel is wearing the protective gear.
Then I will approach her and say, hello, Dr. Patel. My name is Dr. Salvatore. We met a few minutes ago. I'm here to assist in any way that I may. I'm the medic for...
Oh, you're a doctor?
Yes.
Thank God, I'm so stressed. Okay, good. All right, so, at least you know how to put your suit on, thank God. How are you with triage?
I'll do.
Okay,
it'll
I'm
be
not
fine.
exactly sure. I'm trying to detail everything I can. Okoye has been coming in here and fucking investigating, talking about getting samples for himself. He can go fuck himself for all I care. All I care about is ending this. These are people. I don't care what Apex says. They deserve as much treatment as the guards do, and there's guards strapped down to these beds as well. their armor stripped away and just like regular uniform. Some of them writhing around. Some of these people are screaming. A lot of them seem to be unconscious. Some of them you're not sure if they're alive. It's hard to tell as you're kind of looking around at just the chaos that's happening. You begin to kind of look around. As you do, I get to roll a d6.
Oh boy.
Would you like to roll one as well?
Oh god. Sure. I got a 4.
You can either choose your roll or go with my roll.
I guess I will choose my roll. Oh no. I choose your roll. I take your roll.
Choose my roll? Okay.
No. Okay,
It's
fine.
too late now.
Fine. Oh no.
It's too late now.
Okay. It's my roll.
No,
It's too late.
It's my roll now.
The one that doesn't result in me dying, Anthony.
Or choosing my roll. It's gonna be great.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Go ahead, and as you're kind of looking over people, you're looking to patients. Do you have any bandages or anything on you? Did you keep in like your medical kit?
I have my. I don't know what goes in the medical kit, but I have the medical kit, the surgical
Yes.
kit.
So you would
naturally,
have some.
never sleep.
How much are you willing to give out?
As much as is necessary.
This will expend your medical kit.
I mean, I would probably do it.
Okay. Sana, you're beginning to deal out what you can. It looks like there are also several patients that are suffering from what looks like traumatic, like psychological breaks. And the first treatment
Nap
for that
relief.
is nap relief, which you say that, and Dr. Patel says, I ran out of that like a week ago. I've got nothing.
If there's someone who looks like they are on like they're about to completely die,
There are 2 patients that look like
I will hit
they're
them
on
both
the
with the nap
verge.
relief.
Both of them. One of them is a guard, and one of them is a prisoner.
Okay. Then
You
I
go
will
over-
mark off
you,
my nap
you
relief.
go, and they're both kind of like next to each other. You take the nap relief and you jab it into
They
both of
both-
their necks.
Hold up. Are they both strapped down?
Yes, both of them are actually strapped down to their beds. Some of these people aren't. Some of them are just kind of laying there screaming or whatnot. These 2 are strapped down.
Okay.
And as you get close, you administer nap relief to the well, you tell me, who do you administer the nap relief to first, the prisoner or the guard?
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble just like both at the same time. No. Probably whoever's closest to me.
It's up to you. It's your choice.
Is the prisoner?
Sure.
Shh.
You administer to the prisoner. You walk up to him, and as you get close, his eyes kind of open. He goes, "It's in the walls. It's in the walls." As you jab it into his neck, and then he falls asleep. You move over to the guard. As you go to jab him in the neck, he goes, his mouth opens wide as veins pulse in his neck with like something's black and moving inside of his throat.
God.
He starts thrashing around and screaming, trying to rip his way out of the restraints. Dr. Patel runs over to you. What's happening? What's happening? Oh my God! Your stress goes up by 1, Dr. Salvatore. And I need you to make a observation roll.
Yay. Let's get rid of that. It's out of stress. And we did not reduce the stress that we had on the plane, correct?
With landing, I'll say that you guys lost 1.
Okay. Off. For that. Whee! I have 1 success. And now I have to roll.
Well,
Oh, and I got
stress.
2 1s on my stresses.
Okay, your stress goes up by 1, so that puts you at 3 stress. However,
I lose my shit.
as long as no. Yeah, make a panic roll. As long as you don't roll a 6, you're good.
Let me roll. Please no 6s. 1, 2, 3. I'm good.
Okay. Well, no, you just roll 1 dice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, either way, I didn't get a 6, so I'm good.
Okay. All right. You're fine. All right. So you keep it together, Dr. Salvatore, and you. Oh no, you don't forget about your ability, your special trait. When you make panic rolls, you get to roll them twice, and pick the lower number.
Oh, thank you.
That was your special thing because you have vivid hallucinations and nightmares sometimes.
Yes.
Yes. So just remember that.
Okay.
Okay. So with that, you see twitching under his skin. Patel is completely horrified by what's happening. You can see that there's something moving inside of him.
Surgery?
You say surgery. She goes, okay. She moves over and she's kind of like shaking as she brings over surgical tools. And I'm going to need you to remove this.
Yeah.
You need a medical aid roll to remove this. This is a high stress situation.
All right. And he's not about to die from a crit injury. He's not about to die, so I can't use that. I just used up my med kit, so I don't get that +2.
It's gone.
Okay. +2, and then okay, good. So that is going to be... Add 1 more. Boop. Please work.
Dr. Salvatore?
I did not do well.
Would you like to push
I would
the roll?
I would like to push it or use a story point if you'll allow it.
I'll say you can push it, so you gain a stress, but you can use a story point to just get a single success. Now, however, Dr. Salvatore, I need to mention this because there's degrees of success for this. If you use a story point, you just get the base level success.
Got you.
And
not the story point.
If you roll for it and you get more than 1 success, you will get a better result.
I'm rolling for it. I only got 1 success.
Well, did you panic?
I would have panicked. Oh, hang on. Wait. I rolled my stress. I got 3 1s. I'm not doing great.
Stress goes up by 1?
Stress goes up by 1, and then I'm going to roll my... I'm at 5 now.
Oh, 5 now. So 5 now.
So I roll 1, and I get to take whichever I desire of those 2?
Yes. So you roll 1 dice, and then... see what that is, then roll. Well, you can roll 2 dice and pick the lower one. Let's put it like that.
3? Is the 3 the lowest?
So 3 plus 5 is 8.
-2 is 6.
Oh, yes, you have -2. That puts you at just keeping it together so you don't fail the roll. So you do succeed. However, you're beginning to cut into these, and it looks like it's in his veins, whatever it is. You begin to cut him open. You're trying to sedate him. He can't be sedated. He's thrashing around, moving. As you begin to
assist me.
She's trying. She's like shaking as this happens. As you cut her open, or cut the guard open. Yeah, you reach over and go. Ah! No.
I'm not helping. You're stressing me out.
You cut the guard open, and in the throat you make the incision, and as you you open up the incision, and as you're beginning to shake as well, as she hands you like some forceps, and you go in and you grab something in his jugular and begin to pull it out. It's streaming and black, and it begins to just pull out and keeps coming and coming until you have about a foot of this black tendril that's kind of moving
Oh.
back and forth as you
What?
pull it all the way out. And as you pull it out, he just begins to just spurt blood everywhere, all over you, all over Dr. Patel, all over everything as you're holding this thing in your forceps. Within seconds, he's just like, ah, and he can't move because his hands are tied down, his hands and feet.
There's not much you could do anyway.
You have this thing, and within seconds, he's just dead. He just... You're holding this writhing thing in the forceps, Dr. Salvatore.
Dr. Patel, I need a container, please.
You say that. With the emergence of whatever this is, you get to make me a panic roll.
That makes sense.
You don't go up by stress yet, but if you panic, you might drop this thing.
I rolled a 1 on my panic roll, which is
Okay,
good,
well
right?
then you're good. You're good. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you can't possibly fail it now. Okay. So you keep it steady as Dr. Patel, she comes over with an empty container. It looks
Does
like
it have a lid?
is glass. It does have a lid. She goes, put it in here. She's like fucking shaking as you
I'm gonna
put it
also
in there.
use my other hand to like hold her hand to kind of,
Yeah.
you know,
You
just
push
like
it in.
steady it.
You drop it, the thing kind of drops in and it snakes around. It looks like it's trying to get out. And you kind of
Put a
attach
lid
the
on.
lid real quick and kind of compress it. And there's this black tendril just flopping around inside the jar, it leaving black, gooey smears across the inside of the glass. And as that happens, two of the guards, one of the guards comes up, says, "What the fuck just happened? What did you do to him? It was my fucking friend, you bitch!"
Well then, I'm gonna shoot myself with a knife.
It looks like he is becoming unhinged, Dr. Salvatore.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with an apple.
I'm gonna need you to give me either a manipulate. How are you gonna deal with the situation? Because it looks like his trigger finger is getting itchy.
Well, I think I am going to attempt to calm him down by showing the obvious weird ass shit that he seems to have not noticed and say, "This is what did your friend in. He was going to die regardless. There was nothing we could do to save him. Whatever
You fucking
this
cut him open. You fucking cut him open.
I'm gonna use a manipulate.
Give me a manipulation roll, please.
Manipulation roll. Probably gonna be bad. Can I slap myself with a napperly first? No? Okay.
Nope. It's too late for that.
Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, seriously, bud? Oh, and then I need that one. We're really gonna do this right now? Man. Made me get my prison I got 2 successes.
All right.
And-
Nothing
oh,
on the
yeah.
panic roll?
I did not fail a panic roll. Because what do I have to roll to
No,
fail stress?
you're rolling stress. So 5. You have 5 stress right now. You didn't
I
give
have-
me ones?
I have ooh, hang on. There's one more that I need to add to that pile. Oh, hang on. It's the wrong thing. Delete. Let's add one more stress die. Nope. No ones.
Okay, you're good. So a success?
2 successes.
Oh, 2 success. Okay. Well, shit. I get to roll for him. Somehow I got a single success out of that. That's fucking astonishing because his roll is horrible and he still got 1. Anyways, not enough.
I
though.
win.
Dr. Salvatore, you talk him down because he's like, okay, you're right.
I'm going to tell him, I'm sorry about your friend. I did everything I could. If there's anything I can do to... I don't know what your beliefs are. Or I don't know what his beliefs are. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
It's okay, Walter. Just why don't you go rest? Me and the good doctor can take over. Yeah, maybe I should go rest. I'm gonna get out of here. As he turns and moves quickly towards the door.
Oh, this poor bastard. Lost his buddy. Okay, I'm not saying that. But, yeah. Dr. Patel.
Is that what's in all of them?
I think it is safe to assume that. Is this what the other doctor is looking for? Is this what he's been trying to collect?
I think so. I don't know what that is. Is it the resin? Is that resin? Is it alive?
I've never seen anything like this before. I don't think Sana has seen anything like this.
No,
okay.
You have not.
Is this something we should get to the other doctor? Is this...
I don't want anything to do with it. If you want to help him, you can, but I want nothing to do with it.
I want to help you, Dr. Patel. What would you need from me?
You are helping. I need supplies is what I need. But thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Can I have one of those nap reliefs?
I'm going to shoot her with the nap relief. I'm going to shoot myself as well because, Jesus. Stressful shit.
Oh, as the two of you de-stress out, we're going to slide on over. As you earned something, though it did not go as well as it could have.
Oh, I'm so sad.
We slide on over to Graves and Sweetman. On the outside of cell block C, there's a closed-off corridor where you see the Warden Kresnik and 4 of her guards are currently gathered. They're currently at a monitor of some kind. It looks like it's something that they've set up. It doesn't look like it was here originally. She looks over her shoulder as she sees the two of you approach. It took you guys long enough. Let me walk you through what's going on. So Black C's got a worst of the worst are in here. Murderers, rapists, lots. Psychopaths, cult leaders, the works. Anything and everything that can go wrong has. I have guards in there. Each cell block has what looks like a isolation ward, as well as their standard cells, a dining area in the middle, and then we have a guard shack that is completely locked down. I currently have at least 2 guards in there, maybe more. We can't really, it's been spotty getting communication to them. I know they've locked themselves in to sequester themselves off from the rest of the prisoners. We have an interesting man inside. He goes by the name of Velik. Bit of a pain in the ass, if we're being honest. Goran Velik. He's, I guess, their deacon, he calls himself. It's all fucked up and weird, if we're being completely honest. I'm a little upset by everything going on. But currently what you see is steel doors to cell block C that are shuddering under distant impacts, every blow echoing through the corridor like a drum beat. Beyond it lies the prison's most volatile wing, now sealed on partial lockdown. Warning strobes flash red across the bulkheads, their lights catching the damp rivulets running down the walls where the storm seeps in. Inside, the air is thick with sweat, ozone, and faint chemicals, taints of resin. You cannot see the rest of the inside, but there is small glimpses off of a security feed that the warden is looking at, where you see the central corridor runs between rows of reinforced cells, mostly thrown open during the riot, it appears. Flickering lights stutter above, plunging the hall into darkness every few seconds. Makeshift barricades of bunks, trays, and scrap steel choke the passage, while prisoners' voices echo in a rising tide of jeers, chants, and wordless screams. At the far end, the mess hall has been seized as their stronghold, overturned tables and barricades bristling with improvised weapons. The walls of the isolation cells are smeared with black streaks, spirals, and symbols that look disturbingly like circuitry. In the maintenance crawl spaces below, water drips steadily, carrying with it the faint shimmer of oily black. This isn't a riot anymore. It feels like a crucible, a place where violence, desperation, something far stranger are shaping the prisoners into something new, something dangerous. That's when you see a thick muscled man in his early 40s approaching the flickering screen nearby. He's approaching the large central door that's closed, and there is a comms button on it. He looks to be in his early 40s, skin weathered by years of hard labor in the cold. His head shaved, gleams with sweat under the flickering light. A crooked scar runs from his temple down across his cheek, twisting when he speaks. Tattoos of prison codes and crude symbols crawl up his arm and across his collarbones, some overlaid with black scrawls he's cut into his own flesh. His pale blue eyes burn with a mix of violence and conviction, the gaze of someone who believes he has been chosen. His voice is gravelly, carrying both menace and charisma, every word half threat, half sermon. He's currently coated in blood, bloody smears across the top of his forehead and across his chest. Most of it are on his hands. As he depresses the button. You out there, Warden? Are we going to negotiate? She looks towards all of you. Drake and Sweetman. Well, this is your show now. He won't speak to me. I've got men inside. I need a way in. I either need a distraction or I need you guys to do something. I don't care what it is.
Well, ain't this a dilly of a pickle? What do you think, Graves?
So she said she needed a distraction or what?
She needs you guys to try to get her guards out some way.
Okay.
There is an electroshock grenade.
Marshal, I'm only. We could try to rescue the guards. We could find a way in. I'm not skilled at negotiations.
I get lucky sometimes. We've seen it, but this is negotiating with crazy is a different kind of skill set, and I don't think that I have it. I do feel we were to go in there, we might be a little bit underarmed.
Warden, I'm getting tired of this.
Or we could just go in there and crack some skulls.
I feel like there's too many to crack.
It's fair.
But we could try to. There's a service hatch. We can try to sneak in.
The warden
There might
works
be some merit in that.
towards the two of you. Yeah, there are maintenance hatches. We just haven't. None of them lead directly into the guard shack. You'd be popping up somewhere in the cell block, and you'd have to make your way to the shack.
It's better than trying to breach our way through the front.
Warden, if you don't talk to me, I'm going to slit this man's throat.
Keep
Go
on
ahead and talk
talking,
to the man, Warden. Yeah.
Let's go, Graves.
All right, Felix, I'm listening. You hear her say, as the 3 other guards, or the 4 other guards move you towards a maintenance, or not a, it's more of a runoff channel that is cat a corner to this main door, and I think this will work. And they lean down, and there is a grate that they have to unseal. It's going to take us a minute to do this, unless you've got anything on you.
You got your torch.
Cutting
Yeah,
torch.
I got torch. Yeah.
Cutting torch. You move over with the cutting torch. You're not going to have to make a roll for this. You just...
Okay.
And you cut away this, and it drops in. Splash! You watch as these coming out of the hole are these strange, about fist-sized, translucent cockroaches begin to scatter out of the hatch. One of the guards smashes one with a boot. Motherfucker, I hate those things.
Before we go in, I'm going to pull out my pistol and screw in my silencer.
All right. Okay. Bring out your pistol.
Oh, you didn't give up your gun?
No,
Well,
I
have
he has a standard gun.
I have 2 pistols, and
There's 2.
one pistol is the standard pistol, not every
On the
pistol.
silencer. And you see so those hand-sized things are called, one of the guards calls them a husker, the little creatures that crawled out. Fucking huskers, they get everything. Infested the fucking station. I wouldn't want to go in there. Do you guys even have a plan? As they kind of look towards the 2 of you.
I sneak the guards out as best we can while you distract them up here.
How do you plan on distracting them once you guys get in there? What are we supposed to do?
I'm sure you can come up with something. Make a lot of noise. Turn on those sprinklers. Something.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll pass that to the warden. You got a flashlight? Yeah, you got one. You got one built in?
Yep.
Sweetman doesn't need a flashlight.
Can roll by eye.
As the 2 of you hop down into the water, one after the other, you have to crouch down and kind of move through this oily, slick feeling across you. You see that there is like a black sheen across the top of the water as you begin to trudge into cell block C. That is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, because cell block C is intense.
Oh, my gosh.
Whew.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, so let's do favorite moments of the night before we close off for the night. That got super intense at the end.
Gosh.
All right, let's start with Jack fucking Dawson.
Favorite was Sandy Sweetman flying through the air, and I think most of us were on the same page of how we were going to get him back onto the ship.
Following up.
And then the fact that we're also all on comm, so we probably heard the whole thing.
Heard him just screaming like the entire time, freaking out. Yes indeed.
Also, Jerry Graves didn't went out there untethered.
He did. Bold soul.
That was pretty cool too.
It was cool, bro.
It was cool, bro. Okay. Let's slide on down to Marshall Sanderson Sweetman. Favorite moments of the night, sir.
I was kind of remind everyone of the details of that, that ball and cup landing, the 3-point hero stance.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen. But in your mind, yes.
The 3-point hero stance, and also, the way that Drake managed to steady himself by, just basically punching into the hull of the ship and just gripping with his, robot hand. I'm pretty sure that's how that went down. But no, yeah, and the absolute hero piloting from Jack Dawson, and of course the good doctor coming in with her calm and collected negotiating skills. Once we haven't tipped off the powder keg yet.
Not yet.
So, but no, a real good story and world building with all of this session. So,
glad you enjoyed it. Can't wait to see. Let's hear from Dr. Salvatore.
Yeah, the whole fiasco with the ship, it was nice. It was stressful. I don't know what you mean by like powder keg and stress at the end. Like the beginning was stressful and weird, and we were like, everything that could go wrong did. But yeah, the visual of just like, Drake just like pulling himself up and just like, Sweetman's doing his best, but Drake's just like, oh, I'm just gonna go handle this myself. Not even tethered to shit, just doing it. And seeing something really fucking freaky that's very reminiscent of a lot of the Alien films.
What? Is this an Alien game?
I know. I was like,
bullshit, bro. This is the first I'm hearing about this.
Holy shit!
I know.
Something happening, something weird that I actually really appreciate it. I hate it in character, but I fucking love it. I was like, I kind of feel bad that Patrick's not. He missed this. This is what he was wanting. This is what he was looking for. But it's fine.
Time, don't you worry.
Well.
Before we do Drake Graves, I forgot. Graves has to roll a d6 and not roll a 1. Let's see what you got, Graves. End of session. He's got to do this every session.
Oh yeah, my mechanical arm.
His arm. See if it starts malfunctioning.
Can I use it by a story point that I didn't use?
Nope. Please use a 1. Please get a 1.
It's a 2.
Oh, he's lucky. It's close. It's good. Fair moment of the night, Graves.
I think my favorite moment is kind of just a little snippet, but it sparked the imagination. I really enjoyed after we had kind of leveled the ship.
Yeah.
And then we were able to look down on the surface a little bit as we're flying above it, and we got to see like some Titanic. I pictured it as Titanic. Maybe I'm.
Yeah, it's big. Like this would be like almost like a space vessel.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yes. Like those Titanic creatures.
Oh, the creatures. Yes. Yeah, they're very big.
Yeah, and so I was very, very intrigued by that little snippet. It might be just flavor, but I did enjoy it. I'm like, wow, what the hell's that? So that's probably really exciting. So
they're real creatures. They're in this game.
Well, I assume they're real creatures, but I just didn't know if it was just like, are they part of the story, or is this just like flair for this area?
Yeah.
So I did enjoy that.
Only time will tell. Who knows what's out there in the wilderness? Maybe Jack Dawson will find out.
I presume Jack Dawson might have to go out in the wilderness to scrounge up some of those starship supplies that we found.
Oh shit! Yes, by himself out there.
Just... I got that ATV out there.
ATV, take it out in closed cabs by himself. Fuck yes, Jack Dawson can do it.
Snowmobile, maybe?
Yeah, exactly, Snowmobile. If I had a favorite moment, it was I did enjoy the infirmary. I enjoyed the outcome of that greatly, and the look of horror on Dr. Salvatore's face as she realized what she was pulling out of this man. This is good. I'm real excited. This is a epic adventure, and it's going to take us a few sessions to get through it. So I'm glad that we started now. But that's going to be it. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for the night. So all of you out there, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As well, check out the Dan Decker. I've got links in the description to his social media stuff, all of the things. And of course, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you, see how you like the story so far. And thank you guys for watching. So that's going to be it. I have been Jumbo Thick. This has been Echoes of Titans. And we will see you in the next one. Have a good day.